Welcome to Diverse Orange. Today, my guest is Harley Quinn. Hello.
How you doing, Zor?
So, FusionFest this year, one of the cultures they are embracing is cosplay. And so Harley Quinn fits in with that and will be there. So, Harley, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, as I'm sure you all know, Harley Quinn, pleased to meet you. I have been cosplaying in the Orlando community since real late 2015, early 2016. My first ever convention was Holiday, Missouri, 2015. Through my growth with the cosplay community, I have started doing professional hosting, professional emceeing, and I host Tampa Bay Comic-Con's costume contest every year. So, with that, let's talk about what you guys are having me do.
Well, we are having a cosplay at FusionFest, the contest this year. But wait, let me know a little bit more about you. So Harley, did you grow up in Central Florida?
I did not. I am actually from a small town in Montana called Bozeman. That's the reason I moved out of the town I'm from, because unless you really like agriculture, cows, or drugs, there's really nothing for you there. So I moved down here where there's a lot more performance, there's a lot more, pop culture in general. It's very, very snowy up there. Iris! Sorry, the dog thought she heard something.
That's okay. And how did you get connected with cosplay, or what was your introduction to that?
It was a little different than I think most, because I did grow up in such a small town. I was a theater kid starting when I was 7, and then I started making costumes just for the fun of it, because I worked a lot on stage, but I also did a lot of tech and makeup and costuming and things like that. And in a small town like Bozeman, Montana, there really isn't a lot of cosplay or a lot of spots in theater. So it was one of the only ways I could creatively give that output. And when I was looking at coming down to Orlando for one of my first cons, someone told me, hey, that thing you do with costumes in the convention world, it's called cosplay. So I looked into that, and I have been stuck here ever since.
Well, we're happy that you are. And what have been some of the highlights of your cosplay experiences?
Anything at Tampa Bay Comic-Con, honestly. They're one of my favorite events of the year. Working with a production company that I work with now, Ashwood Projects, we did some filming on a project, and I got to work with Kevin Porter, who is Batman and a lot of the Bat in the Sun things. So it was brilliant to get to work with him. Honestly, any of the answers I can give are going to be around the people I have met. I have, pressured certain people who were brilliant but had no self-confidence into entering costume contests. And they ended up taking best in their category. So that's always really fun to see when people realize, oh, wait, no, I can do this too. I am good enough. The attention is great, but I really like watching the community start to believe in themselves.
And that community is what FusionFest said, you know what, this is a culture all its own. Because as you said, you develop great friendships through cosplay and cons.
Oh, yeah.
I know my daughter has been very into cosplay. First time when she was quite young, and I said, well, you're going to that nerd convention? She's like, no.
Yes.
And she saw that it was a nerd convention, and she's like, okay.
We will all proudly accept that title.
And those have become her family very much, people from cosplay. So at FusionFest, we will have a contest both days, Saturday and Sunday, correct?
Correct. One Saturday, one Sunday. That way, if you guys aren't able to make one of the days, you all can still compete, because when it comes down to it, this is all about fun and showing off your hard work, or just, the fun of getting to be on stage and have all the attention on you for about 30 seconds.
And being in a costume at this festival will not be unusual, because It celebrates many heritages, so you'll find folks in Latin folk costumes, in Ukrainian folk costumes, in Japanese and Chinese traditional costumes. So it is about all of that and finding a community amongst all of our broad diversity here in Central Florida.
Honestly, especially with the release date for the brand new, and I want to see if you agree with me on this, Terry. With the release date for the new Black Panther, which would be, I believe, November 12th, right around there, I do think we're going to see a lot of Black Panther style costumes.
Could be, yep, yep.
That's a really popular one because the Black community does not have a lot of media that is really theirs.
Right.
So I know that there's going to be, I've known people who are planning out exactly what they're going to wear to the premiere as soon as the movie was announced.
Great.
Like, that's going to be a big one.
And cons can be quite expensive, but FusionFest is free. So there's no cost to enter, no cost to enter the contest. And there will be prizes, cash prizes.
Yes, if I remember correctly, it is over $500 in total prizes.
I think $500 each day, yes.
Yes.
And people can sign up ahead, I believe, at fusionfest.org.
We do have some entries. I will be starting to go through those and approve or deny people. I did not want to do that too early because, as we know, our whole community here runs on what is the next event, and we needed to get through Halloween before any of us would have an attention span. But that being said, that means that you guys better impress me. Like, come out, show me what you've got, because there is no, oh, I didn't have ticket money. There is no, oh, you know, I would have had to drive 3 towns. Well, I mean, some of you might have to drive 3 towns away, but most of the people I know personally are in Orlando, so Orlando people show up. Great.
And but there still probably is room for people just to come and sign up that day.
Oh, there's definitely room. I think I've only seen no more than like 3 or 4 submissions online so far. So we definitely still have space. I've got, what, 20 minutes on stage for the contest? 23 minutes?
Yeah, I think so.
I can run through at least 15, 20 people per contest then.
All right, great.
So sign up.
Yes. And the festival, and this is the first year of including cosplay, but all our other areas the applications are way more than we can handle. So I'm assuming probably by the time of the festival, we'll be full as well.
Oh, I'm sure we will. There will be a lot of stuff going on. And we did put this earlier in the day, guys, just in case, you don't want to wear your big costume all day. Get that, completely get that. So we are a little earlier in the day to allow for you guys to do the contest and then do what you have to do to be comfy. But also, the costume contest is not the only cosplay-related thing we are doing. We are also hosting meetups. Enigma Photography will be there taking photos of all of our contestants. And we are going to do a cosplay meetup and group photo shoot as well, so we can get some photos of all of our amazing entries and all of our people who've brought their passion to this event.
Cool. Well, it's been great talking to you, Harley, and we look forward to seeing you, Harlequin, at FusionFest.
And you know what? He couldn't be here today, but Mr. J is going to be making an appearance too.
All right. Great. Well, we'll see you then.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.